So I'm having a hard time with Thor. Yep, this fucking dog, dude. I've been doing this for a year. It's definitely taking a piece of my soul. Like, it's definitely taking a piece of my soul. So, Thor, I just been getting, I just try really hard. There's people with a dog. To just be okay, I've tried to come to the conclusion that this is who he is and try to be okay with it, but it's a lot. I was just walking them and some guy started talking to me and I figured, oh, this is a good opportunity. And so I was taking him down a busy street because that's where I do his, trying to get him used to people kind of stuff. Some old man stops and talks to me and I'm like, oh, it's a good opportunity to talk to somebody, and he's freaking out, fucking flopping around, acting crazy. I'm standing by a pole, talking to this guy. I talked to him for like 20 minutes, and Thor wasn't really tripping about him. He was just kind of like, but Thor, his problem is, people coming, people going. He's doing better with people coming towards him, but he's really not doing good with people coming up behind him. And then the children thing, he just, the tiniest child, like somebody could be carrying a child and he just fucking loses his shit. So I'm standing there talking to this guy, and I hold the leash really tight, because if I take my eye, I have a wandering eye, I'm like, oh, flowers, oh, birds, oh, look at this, oh, look at that. And I like to look at stuff, and he's taking that away from me. So, I relax a little bit, and I start talking to this guy, and I don't see these people walk up, and they have a small child, probably like 2, like just barely started walking. And they're just walking by, and he wraps himself around me, wraps himself around Odin, and wraps himself around a pole. And he's got me and Odin wrapped around a pole. He's got Odin's legs wrapped up in a leash with Odin's legs up in the air, his back legs, and he's squeezing and pulling on us. And he's got the leash so fucked up that nobody can move, and I'm having a hard time untying him. And he keeps pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and Odin's legs are wrapped around the leash and up in the air, and I'm worried about him breaking Odin's legs, and I'm like up against the pole, and he's got me fucking up against the pole. They're tied up right now. I found a bench. I'm sitting down trying to fucking breathe. But this fucking dog, man, like, it's got to the point where we go for a walk in the morning, and then I'll go do my own thing. Sometimes I'll take Odin, because Odin doesn't do that kind of shit. But Thor just... I'll show you what they're doing. Mr. Odin, when he sees Thor's messing up, he tries to yank from side to side, so that I'm dealing with 2 fucking crackheads. Mr. Odin's tied up. Thor, what's the problem, dude? 100 fucking pounds. 100 fucking pounds of could be a fucking bomb-ass protection dog, but instead just puts me in danger all day, every day. I tried to break his brother's legs this morning. Just absolute freaking ridiculousness. I've been dealing with this for a year. It's got me going through some fucking stuff. I try to come to the conclusion that, like, this is who he is. And just be like, oh, you know, that's my kid. He's different. But it really can, it just takes my soul right out of me. And I'm sad. He makes me sad, like, every day. And so I have to start my day. I have to start my day sad about the fact that I have to take him outside. And then sad because I'm outside with him. And then feeling sad later because I'm out not with him. Because I can't bring him out. Because I need to be happy too. And all I have to say is that he's fucking lucky I'm his mom. Because anybody else would have just tied him to a tree and left him in the backyard to live out his life in the backyard. Or taken him back to the fucking shelter and somebody would have adopted him and then brought him back. And then somebody would have adopted him and brought him back. And then he would have been put down. And so just thought I'd share a piece of my fucking misery with you. He definitely makes me sad. And he won't fucking stop. Like, and when it comes to children, like, he just tried to break his brother's legs. And he literally had me tied up against a pole. Me and Odin both. Like, tied up against a pole. With Odin's legs up in the air. Wrapped around his leash. And he's gonna break his brother's legs. And it's fucking ridiculous. So, yeah, be careful what kind of dogs you fucking bring into your house. Sometimes love isn't all it takes. And I love him until he dies, but sometimes love isn't all it takes. It's fucking hard, you know. There's people who have children with fucking problems, and I've seen on Facebook and stuff, there's a few people who are talking about dealing with their autistic children, and people are like being mean to them. You know, they're on Facebook and they're trying to vent, and they're like, God, you know, some people have really violent autistic children. And their kids are like, they have to like lock the drawers where the knives are and stuff. And the kids are like trying to kill them and stuff. And they're like, you know, I don't feel safe from my fucking family. And, you know, I have this monster that lives with me. And everybody's like, fuck, you know how you just deal with it and fucking be a better person. And I really feel for those people who are screaming for help. But people just trash on them. Tough. This guy, fuck, man. If I was who I used to be, if I was a person who didn't have a heart or a soul, he'd be gone. Because he's taking parts of my life from me. But I can't permit him to, I'll turn it around, what if somebody really hurt him, you know? He's a good boy. He's just fucking scared as shit. And he's so huge that when he's scared, he's hurting everybody around him. Like his fear is hurting people. And he's hurting me, and he's hurting his brother. But I wouldn't permit another person to take care of him, because I don't think anybody could care for him the way I do. So I'm fucking stuck. I'll just try to be like, yeah, this is my kid. He's kind of fucked up, but it does take a toll on you. He'll always be my kid, and I feel like he'll probably always be fucked up. But yeah, it takes a toll on you. But I do the best I can, and just fucking do it. This is what I did. I did this to myself. I thought, Odin needs a brother. Look what I got. More shit to fucking handle while I'm trying to handle myself. But it's a lesson. It's a lesson to learn. You know, I'm fucked up too. And I'm trying to heal myself. And now I'm trying to heal 2 people. So that's fun. Right, Thor? That's fun. Such a handsome guy too. Hey, you. Thor. He's too handsome to be crazy. Thor's too handsome to be crazy. Oh my god, it's a person. They're walking. Oh my god. Scariest thing in the whole world. He's under a table, so he feels like he's got more protection, I guess. Yep, just thought I'd show a shitty part of my day.